All right, QWR, qualified written request and power of attorney. So, on page 56 in this workbook here, it just basically says, this notice constitutes a qualified written request under Section 6 of RESPA. What is RESPA? That's right, Real Estate Settlements Procedures Act. So under RESPA, it allows for the provision for you as the owner to write the mortgage company, and they have to address this letter. They have 20, I believe it's 20 business days to respond back to you because it's a qualified written request. Basically, all you're saying is so you put in here seller's name, the loan number, the full property address, and you're saying, effective immediately, I want Ryan Nickel to be taking care of my account. I desire that all information, instructions, anything to do with the house or business concerning the house be directed to this address. Ryan has all authority to act in my name regarding the above referenced property, including the authority necessary to cancel, endorse, or add additional parties to the homeowner's insurance policies. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. This document also contains my appointment of Ryan Nickel as my true and lawful attorney in fact for me. In my name, place instead, this power of attorney shall remain effective to revoke by written instrument, blah, blah, blah. And it's signed and it's notarized. So when I buy a house, subject to, this is getting signed, and then it's immediately getting faxed over to them, to the mortgage company.
And you used your actual name here? Or
I do. Yep.
Question for you.
Because I want the refund checks to come to me. Yes.
Why is it as my true and lawful attorney? You're not an attorney.
your power.
Great question. So power of attorney, this is what it is. You are their attorney in fact. So when you sign as a power of attorney, how do you sign it? Your name POA. Or your name power of attorney. Or your name attorney in fact. For on behalf of that person's name.
Not Esquire.
Not Esquire. Yeah. Bill and Ted.
My name, sign my name.
For the person though. For. Yep. Yeah. That's if it comes to you. So for example, that's if this comes, like an escrow check comes in their name. You can go and you can sign it. You can endorse it.
So, for example, when you said that your trustee out of state,
Yep.
on the street that you found, you would say your signature, power of attorney, that dude.
Yeah. Not in this case though. That's just for that example. Yeah. In this case, Joe and Susie home buyer or home seller sold their property to me. The reason I do this is mainly two reasons. One, I want to cash the checks that come to me for escrow overages. And two, I want the monthly mortgage statements to come to me. I want to make sure that I'm getting these statements so I can make the payments. Now, they don't come to my home address. They go to my business address.
Can you use a PO box?
That's what it is, yeah.
Can you get them electronically?
Sure. I know you hate paper.
I hate paper.
But you want to keep a paper trail of something. So that's what this is for. Also, what happens is when you call in, guess what?
You can talk to them.
I don't have to be them.
I mean, not literally.
Hi, this is Ryan Nicholas calling on behalf. I'm already on the account.
Yeah.
I can do anything I need, changes anything.
Does this raise any flags for the due on sale clause with mortgages? Like, are they going to say, oh, you got another person on here?
Nope. Because let's say, how do they know that I'm not going to Thailand for 6 months? I need someone to handle my affairs here in town while I'm away.
My sister went to Australia for several months to sell her house. She had to have someone in place.
Yeah.
So you just hired a businessman.
That's all it is. Yes, my property manager. Yep. Legal description. So where do you get your legal description at? Because all these require, not all of them, but the ones we talked about. So you get it from the seller, from the documents that they already have on hand. Get it from the county recorder's office, or you can get it from My First AM, My First American. It's the best choice. It's the easiest one. So, house. Theodore and Brenda Wood own 407 Park Avenue. I open it up. I pull out the information. I click on it. It pulls up the title. On the last page of it, or on the deed, it gives me Exhibit 1. So grant deed is where you look for it. These examples are in your guys' folders. You have these. Exhibit 1, that's it. Lot 14 and 15 of map of Van Anderdale Tract being partitioned of Percy Tract in Yuba City, recorded in the book 6, surveys, blah, blah, blah. That's a legal description. Another place you can find it is, look at this house here, William and Kathy Rudolph. Again, you go to transaction history. Under finance type, you click on it, you go to the deed of trust. The deed of trust will have it on the very last page as Exhibit A. In this particular case, it's Lot 55 is shown on that certain map entitled Pheasant Run in the city of Gridley, County of Butte, state of California, which map was held in the office of the recorder of the County of Butte, state of California, August 12, 1981, book 80, maps, page 99 and 100. Blah, 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 blah. Lottie freaking da. So,
It's the same one as the other one, right?
no, it's different. Both these properties I actually own.
Oh, different property.
Yep.
Well, you don't own them.
I don't own it. I control these properties. I have interest in these properties.
And what's that crossed out thing there?
Where?
Pheasant Run, just above that, there's something just above it. Looks like it might be crossed out.
It's not crossed out. It's just 0640. It's just something that they put when they record it. So the county assessor will go through, or the clerk, whatever, and they put their little notes on the property, on the pages.
So that's not part of the legal description.
No. So other disclosures. These are the disclosures that the seller is going to give to you, the buyer. And so the first one only applies to California. California TDS Disclosure. It's a transfer disclosure statement. Whether you are buying a property or whether you're selling a property for sale by owner or as to an agent or whatever, it has to be used. Every transaction has to have this one.
Yep, so what he said.
We're going to talk about insurance cancellation, new insurance, due on sale acknowledgement, and seller course of recourse. Now we're getting to the exciting stuff. So, no notaries needed for any of these. This one, guys, this is a BS document that has to be done with the state. Anything you want to say about that one, Gary? Being licensed? There we go. Basically, what you're doing here is a transfer. It's a transfer disclosure. The seller is stating that, yes, these things are on the property, or no, these things are not on the property. Yes, these things are working, or no, these things are not working. I disclosed everything. If something happens after the fact, I'm off the hook because I disclosed what I knew about the working order and condition of these things. That's all it is. It's really simple.
What I actually like about this document is that it is so boilerplate and BS that it actually I like to start with this one. And it sort of like gets them into the, okay, you know. It's a nice
There you go.
warm-up.
And you know what? That's interesting you say that because this is the first one I start with as well. Because I want to know, hey, before we get started, is there anything I need to know about this property? Because that could change the deal. I would rather know this. They've been hiding something from the get-go and have that come out instead of like the very last one. Oh, by the way, what? Your house is on a sinkhole?
And that's
What is that?
Yeah.
That's something I learned from you watching the signing I did with you and then doing my own by myself, is that you took all the documents and we were standing there, the seller standing right there, and you put them in a certain order. And I noticed that, and I kept them in the order that you put them in, and I noticed the flow, put them in an order so it flows.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very astute observation. That's what makes you a great student. Okay, insurance cancellation. Real simple. You find out who the current insurance policy holder is, and you can do this one of two ways. I have the QWR already on file. I just call them up and say, who's my insurance? Go ahead and cancel that insurance policy with them. And then I have the homeowner call and cancel their insurance policy as well with their insurance company. If the insurance company says, I need something in writing to cancel it, then I do this. So I just go ahead and get the insurance company, the policy number, the date, just say, I authorize you to receive all payment refunds to this address, which happens to be my address, and the person signs it. And so I get it signed no matter what. If I don't know the insurance company's name and they're like, I don't know, it comes on my escrow, I don't know, my daughter sent it up for me or whatever, leave the top part blank as far as the policy number goes and the insurance company. And then you can call out the mortgage company with your QWR or QWR, and then just say, hey, I got this insurance policy in play. I don't remember exactly what my policy is. Can you tell me what it is? And they will give that to you. And I've done that a number of times. And then from there, insurance company, policy number, and then you send it over to them.